Hi guys, PB. So, I've come outside in my van tonight. I'm going to review some torches. Hopefully this is going to work. So, I'm looking at the new range from LENSER, the industrial range, and I've got some rechargeable and some standard torches to look at. I've been using LENSER for a while. I've got the old style torches, but I've been lucky enough to get my hands on the new range. So, I'm going to show you guys a little bit about them, and if you've been looking in the market for a new torch, hopefully this will help you. So, we'll start off by looking at the i7R. If you can see this, it's got a docking station and two battery packs, and that runs off a USB lead. Now, I've got in my van an inverter which I charge my cordless batteries from if I need to while I'm driving, and I've got the torch hooked up to that. So these battery packs go in the docking station and will charge. So I'll just show you. Let's put this in with one hand if I can. Screw the batteries into the torch. So yellow button on the base, on and off, and that's main beam, and then the second time low beam, and then if you just depress it slightly you can bring it on and off without the torch staying on. And then focus beam, push forwards, down for flood, and that's the i7R. Now we've also got the i6R. This is a pen torch, again with a charger on a USB lead, two AAA batteries in that. Same on off on the base, low power, and then you can depress it slightly, high low if you don't want it to stay on. And again, forward for focus beam, pull it back for flood. Then we've got the i9. This one takes two C batteries. They're not rechargeable that come with it, but I guess you could put rechargeable batteries in if you've got your own charger. The main difference with this is the on-off button is on the side, not the base, but it's the same principle. On for full beam, off, on for low, off, and you can slightly depress it again if you want to. Focus beam, flood. And then the last one we're going to look at is the head torch. Battery pack goes at the back of your head, and you can change the power between low and high, and then you've got a focus there between focus beam and flood, and then a little button there to bring it on and off. Okay, that's the head torch. It's just with all the torches. So this one's for the pen, you get a holster and a belt clip. They're tough nylon, and I'll just show you. I've got mine on my Vito Pro Pack there, on my Tech MCT. That's my old P7. That's the professional range. Same sort of thing, but I feel like the quality's improved on the new range. Different way of working it as well, with the button on the base. So in a minute I'm going to show you the beams. I'll just say one more thing. If you've never held one of these, they feel really good quality. They're quite heavy. I guess that's because of the batteries in, but to me they feel, say, more quality in a Maglite if you're used to a Maglite torch. So that's the range we're looking at. Now hopefully I'm going to set the camera up like that, and we'll turn off the light. So we'll start with the i7R in focus. That's 220 lumens, and the beam will reach 180 meters, and that's for 4 hours off one of those battery packs. And then we've got flood on full. I'll turn that off. Flood on low, that's 25 lumens focused, 60 meters on focused, and that'll last for 30 hours off those same batteries. So that's the i7R, that's the double rechargeable Now we'll look at the pen torch. This is the i6R. So focused on max, 120 lumens for 100 meters, and that'll last for 4 hours, and that's flood. And then we've got minimum, flood, focused, 10 lumens, 30 meters, 25 hours off those two batteries, and that again is rechargeable. That's the pen torch. Then we'll look at the i9, focused, flood on max, focused on max, that's 400 lumens, 260 meter that beam, and that'll last for 4 hours off these two batteries. And then on low, that's 40 lumens, 80 meters on focus beam, and that lasts for 25 hours, and that's the flood, and that's on the i9. And then last, we'll look at the head torch. We'll just stick it on. So we've got maximum on flood, maximum on focused, that's 200 lumens, 120 meter beam, 4 hours. And then on minimum, that's focus and flood, and on the focus beam we've got 5 lumens, 20 meters, and that'll last for 60 hours. Okay, let's pop the light back on. So that's it. I hope that's been useful. So that's the LED LENSER industrial range. I'm not too sure on the prices, but if you have a look online, Amazon, ProTrade, you know, the usual places you look. Yeah, I hope that's been helpful if you're in the market for a new torch. If you like the video, click subscribe and keep an eye out for my next review. Cheers guys.